Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality, he said. The Buhari impostor vowed that he will never allow Nigerians to defend themselves against the rampaging Fulani terrorist bandits with guns after the National Assembly members asked that Nigerians should be allowed to carry guns to defend themselves against the rampaging Fulani terrorists, as the Fulani Nigerian government have refused to protect Nigerians. And Buhari impostor refused because he said it will erode the gains that the Fulani Nigerian government have recorded on their Fulanization agenda. Buhari impostor lamented that Nigerians refused to hand over their ancestral land peacefully to the Fulani Janjaweed, and they still want peace, that there's no way they can have peace unless they hand over their ancestral land. Buhari impostor said that Nigeria can only have peace when they hand over their ancestral land to the Fulani terrorists and not by using guns for self-defense against Fulani terrorist foot soldiers' attack. They don't want that. And that is why they have ensured that the southern borders are closed, because they thought and they believe that ammunitions come through the southern borders and it gets into the hands of southern vigilantes, and that is why they had to close the southern border. But they lied. They closed it in order to help Nigerian local rice farmers. That was a big lie. That was a big lie. They compromised Nigerian police that could not go after Fulani terrorist bandits who are on rampage in Nigeria are shamelessly going after yczዄ, the enslaved Biafran 21-year-old lady who was recently released by the Federal High Court under stringent bail conditions last week after spending over 9 months at the Suleja Correctional Center, Niger State, for committing no offense. You know, Nigerian nation is a lawless nation, very lawless. Somebody that perfected her bail condition and the police went and arrested her. That is lawlessness in the highest order. They cannot do that to a Fulani lady. They will never do that. Even to a Fulani terrorist, they will not do that. They will not. You know, the shameless Fulani-controlled Nigerian police in Imo State, they had to rearrest yczŁ, who, when she went to her bank to withdraw some money, some of her money, not that money that people gave to her, her own money, she went to withdraw it at the bank in Owerri. The lawless Nigerian police arrested her, and that was done by their criminal DPO. It was done by the criminal DPO of Shell Police Station in Owerri, Imo State, after the Fulani IGP, Usman Baba, planned with the criminal Fulani DPO to arrest yczŁ. What a slave Fulani DPO. A slave. Arresting innocent woman who was in the first instance abducted and enslaved and turned into a sex slave, and yet they gave her stringent bail condition thinking that she would not meet the conditions. But they were put to shame when she met all the stringent bail conditions, and now they went back to rearrest her. You know, the Fulani terrorist bandits have been taking more than 70% of Niger State in northern Nigeria, north central, to be precise, and are now on rampage. But the Fulani-controlled Nigerian police or army have not made any single arrest. Not even a crippled Fulani terrorist have been arrested. Not one. But they are shamelessly going after an innocent young Biafran lady who just perfected her bail condition that was stringent. That their Fulani Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, enslaved for more than 9 months. They went back to rearrest her when she went to her bank to withdraw her own money. And they arrested her because they want her to go hungry. And, you know, she was just granted bail last week by the Federal High Court. This shows the level of lawlessness the Buhari impostor has turned Nigeria into. The Fulani Nigerian government pampers the Fulani terrorists, but they go after innocent and unarmed Biafrans. The lawlessness must stop. It must stop. And Biafran governors and politicians should speak out against this Fulani Janjaweed, their injustice and intimidation against Biafrans. Even the ECOWAS court fined the Fulani Nigerian government for the illegal detention of YOKOKAݹ. They fined them. They have to pay. You know, Biafrans are sitting at home every Monday to demand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release because that is the only language Buhari impostor and the Fulani Nigerian terrorist government understands. The liberation and freedom of Biafran people from Fulani terrorists controlled and failed entity called Nigeria is a task that must be done. There shouldn't be any fight. It has to be done. We are not backing down and allowing the Fulani terrorist government-sponsored terrorism to destroy our future generation. We will not allow that. We are in a mission to restore Biafran Republic, and that must be done. Freedom is expensive. It comes with a price. And our people, that is Biafrans, the indigenous people of Biafrans, are ready to do anything to see Biafra restored back. Over 5 million Biafrans lost their lives to hunger during the genocide Nigerian Civil War between 1967 to 1970. Nigeria committed crime against humanity and can never be forgotten. Every Biafran must be very security conscious. We can never allow the Fulani terrorist slave governors sponsor terrorism in our land until Biafra is liberated and restored. The Fulani North is currently burning because the Fulani terrorists are on rampage, killing northern minorities and Fulani enemies, the Hausa tribe. They are Fulani enemies, but they don't know. Any discussion that is not about how to conduct referendum and restore Biafra and free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, others in various Fulani prisons in Nigeria is dead on arrival, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a part of such meeting. Buhari impostor was used as a business failure model by an Ivy League university in the United States of America because of nepotism and cluelessness that resulted in lawlessness and turning Nigeria into the poverty capital of the world. despite being the #1 crude oil exporter of Nigeria. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.